cheer for your New York Jets. I know you can't wait, New York, so give it up for the offensive starters of your New York Jets. At wide receiver from Ohio State, number 10, Santonio Holmes. And at quarterback from Southern California, Mark Sanchez.
The Jets
playing on their home field, and they want to be able to keep this advantage going. As we get ready for this one, Chris, what is the key in this matchup?
Well, and I think you hit on it, Gus, the home field advantage, because these two teams obviously match up very well against each other. So as the home team, you're hoping that you can sort of incite your own fans and get that energy in the building, because in a game this close, that well could be the difference.
All right, Chris, with that in mind, it's game time, and we've got two teams really ready to rumble. Baronis has the ball all teed up, and he looks ready to get this game underway. He brings it back to the 23. McCourty was there for the stop, who was the 5th pick overall in 2009. They'll set up shop at the 23-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Sanchez with the pitch.
So as we look at the offense, one of the biggest weapons is Santonio Holmes out of the Ohio State University, and he is a rock-solid receiver.
Yeah, and what I like about Santonio Holmes is there is seemingly never a ball out of his range. He makes spectacular catches look effortless, and he does it in big moments.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. And just about 4 yards away here on second down. Looking for a man. And the tackle was made by Will Witherspoon. First down and 10. Good coverage downfield. He's going to his right. Throws.
Holding.
There's a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Well, the defense was out there battling on that one, but that was exactly the kind of break this offense needed.
So the penalty pushes them back for a first and long. He's searching for a receiver. Throws to his left. Another catch on this drive. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. And that play could have easily gone for 6.
And when you start to hit a couple of big pass plays, it really puts the defense in a tough spot. They no longer feel quite as brave coming up and defending those short passes.
So they line up at the 47. Goes through his progression. Throws middle of the field. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one.
On defense, it's a unit that prides itself on being extremely aggressive, and Cortland Finnegan from Samford is the epitome of that aggressive attitude. He's always playing full throttle, and he knows, Chris, how to get under offensive players' skin.
And he is a little bit crazy, as we well know. Not just in the games, Gus. This guy, when you go practice, he is abusing his own players on the offensive side. He is full tilt all the time. Practice, games, it doesn't matter.
The stop was made by Michael Griffin.
It's always kind of funny to think about with all the guys that play the game of football. Sometimes it's the little wide receivers that scare you the most.
They line up at the 18. Surveys the field. Has a man to his right. And he's tackled around the 14-yard line by McGrath. Holmes gains about 5 yards on the play. And just about 12 yards away. Searching for an open man. Passes out to his right. Edwards was his intended target. Offense will line up this one at the 12. Still looking for an open man. Looks right. Throws.
Braylon Edwards and that 6'3" frame of his is just such a great target for a quarterback. He has the ability to go up in a crowd, and you can see these quarterbacks have such confidence in him that they'll throw it into small spots for him that they won't for other receivers.
Folk tacks on the extra point. New York up 7 points. Folk is about rigged this one away. Williams is back to receive the kick. And it's fielded at the 4. Gets it to the 21. Poole was staring him down. And coming to the field, the quarterback, who hopes to lead this offense to victory in this game. They'll take over at the 21-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Passes it short. Calvin Pace was there for the stop.
No surprises when it comes to this offense. They're going to run the ball and dare you to stop them. And why not? Because they have Chris Johnson out of East Carolina, perhaps the best running back in the NFL.
Yeah, Gus, we know what a wow factor that Chris Johnson has, but I tell you, the thing that has really surprised me, and I think everybody, is his ability to run between the tackles and take those hits. Everybody just assumed he would be an outside pitch guy, but he has not been. He has proved his toughness.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans use just 3 plays to go 80 yards.
Kenny Britt was absolutely wide open. How did that defense fail to get anybody on him? Well, whatever it was, cost them 6 points.
Baronis puts it through to tie the game. Time winds down here in the first with the score. The Titans 7, the Jets 7. Baronis will be kicking off. Smith stands back to field the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Gets it back out to the 20-yard line. Bailey was there to bring him down. They'll start this drive at the 20. And we'll have a first down and 10. Looking for a man. Fires a strike to the right. And the tackle was made by Chris Hope.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
And so, at the end of the first quarter, we're all even. And welcome back to New Jersey. It's 1st and 10. Good coverage downfield. It's almost picked off.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
That'll make it 2nd down with 10 to go. He's searching for a receiver. He rolls to his left. The pass is tipped away.
Well, you can't just stare down one receiver on a play like that. The defense is going to be all over it. He was lucky he didn't get picked off there.
From their own 31-yard line. Goes through his progression. Throws to his right. He's loose and running strong. The stop was made by Cortland Finnegan. First down, 10 to go. Gives it up the gut. And the tackle was made by Michael Griffin. That'll bring up 2nd down, a couple of yards needed to convert. Steps in through the left side.
Yeah, I think he would have needed a jackhammer to get that one in there. That was tight coverage.
Third and short situation now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert. Surveys the field. He rolls out to his right. And he drops the sure pick.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
They'll call on the field goal unit here. The kick is no good.
The field goal attempt is no good.
First down and 10. Ball on their own 42. Johnson on the inside handoff. He's wrestled down at about the 49-yard line by Pua. So 2nd down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. They go with the toss. He's brought down around the 49-yard line by Lowry. Just about 4 yards shy of the first here on 3rd down. Short throw to the right. The stop was made by Brian Thomas. The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
It's 4th down. The Titans line up to punt. He will start from the 13.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
The offense will take over at the 17. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Scrambles away from defenders. He drops the easy pick.
He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
They'll face second down and 10. And the ball on their own 17. Has a seam down the middle.
Mark Sanchez, it appears, is human after all. It's not very often we see him overthrow a receiver like that.
They're facing a 3rd and 10. And the ball on their own 17. Searching for an open man. Uses the stiff arm, but the defender is still able to drop him. And we'll have a first down and 10. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Still looking for an open man. Has a man out to his right. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Edwards was the intended receiver. Second down and 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 34. Looking for a man. Looks like a gain of 9 on the pass play.
9-yard gain on the play.
That'll make it 3rd down. The offense needs about 3 feet for the first. Good coverage downfield. He's going to his right. Throws. And the tackle was made by Chris Hope. So they have it at the 34. He's searching for a receiver. Chris Hope was there for the stop.
I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
It's 1st and 10. Goes through his progression. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Kachuri was the intended receiver on the play. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Passes out to the left. It's almost picked off. Kachuri was his intended target.
Receiver on the play.
They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversion so far on this drive. They'll try to convert once again right here. Surveys the field. Passes out to his right.
Mark Sanchez is one of the most accurate passers in the NFL, so when he slings one out of reach like that, you go, what the heck just happened?
Searching for an open man. And he's able to hold on to it.
Well, that decision certainly backfired. The defense was ready, and now it goes back to their offense. You never know what kind of impact that's going to have on this game. We'll watch for it, but certainly a little momentum swing here.
Brought down behind the line.
The Titans are not doing a good job at all on the ground so far. They need to somehow get that turned around, because if you can't run it, boy, it is tough to throw the football.
Here's a halfback. Drop behind the line. And we've got a tie ball game here as we pause for halftime. Tennessee will get the ball to begin the second half. He'll take it from the 2. He brings it back to the 23. Kyle Wilson was there to bring him down. They'll go to work at the 23-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Number 10 will hand it off. Gets to about the 24-yard line. Darrelle Revis was there for the stop. It's second down and 9 to go. Number 10 hands it off.
The Titans have to be frustrated with their lack of running success in this game. I mean, how many times can you get beat like that and still keep trying to hand the football off?
And throws a deep bomb over the middle. Throws deep. He's got a man. Sprinter speed.
Down, Randy. How many times have we said it? Probably the most physically gifted receiver in the NFL today, and will be for some time. You know, when you start off running the 4.2s that this guy can run, even if you drop off a notch or two, you're still among the fastest players to play in the game. Just without question, one of the most exciting players to come along in the NFL in many years.
Rob Baronis puts it through, and it's a 7-point game. Tennessee up 7 points. Baronis looks ready to kick it away. Smith is deep, looking to return the kickoff. It's fielded at the 2. The stop was made by Akeem Ayers.
Number 16 on the return.
They'll start at the 18-yard line. First down and 10. Still looking for an open man. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
The intended target.
Looking for a man. Scrambles away from the rush. It's knocked down. Excellent play by the defender.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Here they have a third down and 10 to go. Ball on the 18. Good coverage downfield. Leaves the pocket and heads to his left. And he drops the short pick. And that will be a 3 and out for the offense after that incompletion.
Really nice defensive stand. It just seemed that the defensive coordinator was inside the offensive play caller's mind that time.
Looks like they decided to go for it here. He's searching for a receiver. Looks to the right. He's going for it all.
I can't really second-guess the call on the part of the offense there. They really felt like they needed to keep this drive alive, just didn't get it done.
The offense will start at the 18-yard line. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Short throw to the left. And the tackle was made by Calvin Pace. Hall picks up about 3 with the catch. And they line up at the 15. Passes it over the middle of the field. Washington was the intended receiver. Third down, 7 yards to go. Looks right, throws. He powers into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kenny Britt has so much ability, and he's well utilized really in this offense. He's a hard receiver to cover, and there's really a certain toughness about him. He's going to fight you for position and for the ball.
Rob Baronis tacks on the extra point. So, time winding down in the third with the score. The Titans, 21. The Jets, 7.
Well, he took a gamble on that one, and as we all know, sometimes you gamble and it pays off. Sometimes you gamble and you're inside the 20.
And the play clock is at 0. This should be a delay of game. First down. And it will come back. Penalty on the offense.
One thing we've learned about this defense, it's hard enough to move the football against them. You cannot help them with these penalties.
Goes through his progression. And he's hit as he lets go of the ball.
And the protection just has to be better because right now this pressure is starting to get in the head of the quarterback. He's making some bad throws.
Second down now with a long 15 to go. Ball on their own 7. Surveys the field. Fires a strike to the right.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Third down and 15. Ball on their own 7. Searching for an open man. Deflected and broken up. Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Yeah, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they tried there seemed to work.
Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. Still looking for an open man. He's dropped down right around the 36-yard line by McCourty. And so far in this one, as you can see, this player has been the impact performer of the game so far. And we'll have a first down and 10. Looking for a man. Fires a laser down the middle. The stop was made by Will Witherspoon. Mark Sanchez is on the money there and gives them another first down. They were backed up to begin this drive. So a good job by the offense. Good coverage downfield. Rolling out to his right. Another catch on this drive. Cortland Finnegan was there to bring him down. It's first and 10. Ball's on the 41. He's searching for a receiver. Under heavy pressure. Gets it off and he takes a hit. Santonio Holmes was the intended receiver on the play.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
That'll make it second down with 10 to go. Goes through his progression.
Boy, the quarterback has to be a better decision maker than that. There's no way he was going to get that one in.
Third down and 10 coming up here. Surveys the field. Scrambles away. Tackle was made by Will Witherspoon. He brings in his third ball of this series.
And this is a little hard to explain, but I really think that you see receivers begin to get comfortable after they make their first catch and get hit. But anytime in a drive that you catch multiple balls, you just get into a rhythm like a putter or like a quarterback throwing the ball or a pitcher. It's something that's a part of sports that's kind of hard to explain.
They didn't get it. Incomplete pass.
They felt like a field goal wasn't going to help them there, so they try to convert. But the defense made the play and got off the field.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end, and our score is 21-7. The Titans have possession and control of the game as we get ready to begin the fourth. He's looking down the middle. Throws. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass. Searching for an open man. He thinks he hauled it in, but we'll see what the officials say. They're not going to give it to him.
I don't care who you're talking about. That was a tough catch for anybody in this league.
Third down now, 10 yards for the first. Ball is on their own 33. The halfback with the carry. A conservative call on third down, Chris.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
It's fourth down. The Titans line up to punt. Kachuri gets the ball at the 27. He takes it to maybe the 36-yard line. Akeem Ayers was there for the stop.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Still looking for an open man. That's a 2-yard gain.
Boy, that's really a nice tackle on that play. Anytime you get man coverage on the outside against a receiver, you have to be able to make that one-on-one play, and he did it great.
Looking for a man. Has a man out to his right. The stop was made by Chris Hope. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
And he spiked it. So they line up at the 31. Good coverage downfield. Has a man to his right.
Mark Sanchez has a reputation as a bit of a wild thrower. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe it looks like he's almost aiming the ball. If he just relaxes and just goes back to the fundamentals of his mechanics, I think he'd be fine.
They're facing a 3rd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. He's searching for a receiver. He's going to his right. Throws. Cortland Finnegan was there to bring him down. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
Throws middle of the field. He's brought down around the 3-yard line by McGrath. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
Goes through his progression. It's almost picked off.
Well, this is a guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
2, maybe 2.5 yards from the goal line now. Surveys the field. He rolls out to the right.
As a quarterback, you have to go through your reads. That was his first look on that play, and he shouldn't have stayed with it that long. That was a bad decision.
Big decision here by the offense. It's 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. On the fake, looking downfield. And the tackle was made by Chris Hope. Number 10 will need to drive pretty much the distance of the field to put up some points. Johnson takes the delayed handoff. David Harris was there for the stop. This is a game he'll want to forget about. He's faced a wall almost every time he's gotten the rock. We've got 2nd and 9 yards to go. Handoff on the draw. He's tackled right around the 22-yard line by Smith. First down, 10 to go. So they have the ball on their own 21. Number 10 hands it left. Bart Scott was there to bring him down.
1-yard gain on the play.
They're looking now at 2nd and 8. That's going to wrap up the action. Highlights are strict.